in the front is going to engage prow on and go in the back. And I'm actually going to do something crazy. I'm going to set my dictator to engage at 3k because my weapons are more accurate at 3k. And then last, our Cobra will support the dictator. And he will engage prow on and get really ass close. Alright, there we go. Now the orcs, there's only 3 of them, which gives me a bad feeling. We're going to start right away by launching some fighters.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
I actually think I'm going to use my Cobra to scout a little bit. So he's got fly ahead.
Command.
You're going to hide in that gas cloud. Or try to. We're not going to get there in time.
Orders received.
Why not? Reload, please. Fire a nice early torpedo salvo. So Imperials have good armor in the front. They have the nice cow catcher. And actually, as you see, Imperial cruisers have a ram spike in the front. Which is pretty awesome. But anyway, this will also, torpedoes are a sneaky way to figure out what the enemy fleet's made of, because you can tell sometimes what kind of ships, whether they have like interceptors or not.
Question.
Yeah.
Do strike craft have effective ranges?
Yes, they have a range of 12k, which means, see that little ring that's when I'm hovering over the bomber squadron? They can't target anything outside of that ring. And further, I have to know what the ship is to target it. Meaning they can't be blips, they actually have to be identified. Okay? Ooh, that torpedo strike went. Woo! Alright, let's do that again. Pew! Torpedoes.
Your orders?
That's a stasis bomb.
Yeah, just
activating tactical cogitators.
Running him straight through the torpedo.
Run through them!
That was not the best choice.
No, it was not. Mistakes were made.
Cruising speed 6.
Stop, please. Go to.
Course plotted.
Alright, so you scout them out, fire a nice little torpedo salvo in their direction.
Course.
I like that the stasis bomb actually slows down torpedoes too. Brace for impact. Prepare to fire broadside. Stop. Alright, there they are. Ugly assholes. You are target priority number 1. I'm going to target your engines first. You are target priority number 2. I'm going to target your engines first. They have a Nova cannon.
Yep.
I call hacks. Only I get Nova cannons. Fly away!
That space is so pretty, though.
Yeah. Alright, so I launched. Oh! Where went my escort?
Orders received.
They rammed it.
Your orders?
Target, please. Launch a nice spread of torpedoes at that.
Activating tactical
Then prepare to engage broadside. Alright.
Awaiting orders.
Nice work, fighters. Oh.
I took him out.
But we got a hull breach.
Yeah, you got it boarded.
Lock on target.
Lock on target.
Board him. Lock on target. We'll save your special order. So the problem is I can only activate one of these special orders. Reload, lock on, brace, silent running at a time. Alright, what we're going to do is turn hard to try and keep you on my broadside. And I don't like what you're doing.
How faithful is the conversion?
Tabletop? Some good, some bad.
All ahead.
So what are the good aspects?
A lot of the weapons are very faithfully portrayed. A lot of the skills aren't that accurate. Barely dodged. Like active abilities aren't a very truthful representation. Stop with the tractor beams!
But that may have to do with
With like making it an interesting game. Alright, you're gonna.
well, making it a change from turn-based.
Yeah, there's a lot of that too. Alright, Orc. I'm gonna give you some of your own medicine.
Ship ready.
Launch a bomber squadron.
Resuming normal function.
That's the plan.
Changing course.
Ooh.
Nice.
Orcs don't expect to be rammed.
Engaging.
That was quite effective, actually. I'm quite happy with how that turned out. No!
Resuming normal functions.
Get out!
Yes, Admiral. Cruising speed set. Awaiting orders.
Please stop. Start emergency repairs. Oh crap. Go. Go, go. Don't get rammed in the butt.
Not in the
No! Tractor beams aren't fair!
We are the Imperial Navy.
In our tractor beams, boss.
They got us into tractor beams!
Setting course. Yes, Admiral. We are the Imperial Navy.
Wow, that sucks. Alright,
Ship ready.
get ready to bail. Keep the fire on him.
Enemy vessel.
Ow.
Your orders.
Launch a bomber squadron at that, please.
Course.
Go hell, all head full. Get out of here. Eat it!
Just eat it.
Bono. Woo.
Activating tactical cogitate.
You were apparently a masochist?
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
I like a challenge. Ladies.
Admiral.
Eh?
Bail!
Engines active.
No, we're so screwed. Oh, come on. Save me.
Cruising speed set.
Ah! Your own stasis bomb screws you over.
Course.
Oh, we're still so screwed. Oh. Oh my god. Oh! Your own stasis bomb, motherfucker! You screwed yourself over with your own stasis bomb! What now, robot? What the fuck now? Ooh!
Enemy sabotage.
Ah!
Engines inactive.
Oh, I canceled your one.
Setting
That's okay.
course.
I was prepared for this situation. Run away!
Oh, because you're playing this on hard.
Yeah, so actually it turns out tractor beams are what's called a favor, which are like super upgrades. And all their ships have favors because I'm playing on the difficulty known as heroic. Alright, we gotta run. We gotta run into this little nebula here and hide.
Understood.
And you don't have favors yet.
No, I have not bought favors.
Because they're expensive!
So basically, like upgrades for these little guys are like what's the word I'm looking for? Like 50 renown a pop. Favors are like 200 renown.
Yeah.
And they get more expensive for bigger ships. Alright, we gotta run.
Setting course.
Gotta run. There's no way. We gotta try now.
The navigator will guide us out.
Oh, we're so screwed. Ah!
You gain more renown from losing really hard matches but not dying, or winning easy.
Imperial.
Victory is always more renown, but it's a good strat when you're playing on heroic, I've noticed, is to destroy some ships and then run away like a fucking coward. Because you get VP for destroying things. Like, see, I got 30 VP or renown for blowing that guy up. Problem is, I'm probably gonna spend it all on fixing my ships because I don't want to go into the next match with nothing.
Yeah.
So he's destroyed. It'll be 2 turns before he's back.
Do you want to try playing this on slightly less
Crazy
hard?
difficulty? I could do that.
Just to show.
Do you guys want me to play a different fleet?
Yeah. So okay.
That's the first question. They must have... I was winning at heroic before. They must have tweaked what heroic means in the most recent patch, by the way. And by winning, I mean 50-50 on heroic.
Yeah, I think now you're down to like
25-75.
yeah.
Ah, so much work.
Different fleet before different difficulty.
All right. Any preferences? Here's the 4 that are available. I kind of don't want to play Eldar, but I would, if there's demand.
Okay.
Chaos is fun. They play a lot like Imperials, but from a lot safer distance with way less torpedoes.
I just like the way the orcs sound.
The orcs do sound funny.
And Raven agrees with me.
All right, orcs it is.
Orcs.
I'm gonna make
Orcs
a new.
is best.
I'm gonna make it. Normal?
Heroic.
No, we don't want to do super hard. We're just told not to do super hard.
No, she said different fleet before different difficulty.
What? Oh, okay. All right. The big boss will... This is going to be really embarrassing, guys. Welcome to Useless Plays. Nigel has no fucking idea how to play orcs.
Orcs.
Okay, so... First and foremost, let's add some ships. Here's the cool part about orcs. Remember where I had to select different ship types? Like I could say Dauntless Mark 1, Dauntless Mark 2, Dictator, what all that crap? Orcs, I just customize what the fuck I want on my ship. I have custom points. So, orcs have guns, which are random batteries, weapons batteries. They have heavy cannons, which are super close range, super deadly batteries. Or they have fighter bays. So I think I'm going to make an all-ordnance ship, because I find that hilarious. Next, I think we're going to make 2 ships with cannons. And I'm going to turn up the audio, the voice volume for you guys, so you can hear them.
Orcs seem to have a lot fewer ship types.
Well, it's kind of not really, because the way the thing I was doing was I was assigning custom points that basically make so like this one, the Great Git Smasher, has fighter launchers on the side, Grot ships launcher, or as opposed to Gork's Ramgob, which I gave lots of heavy cannons on the side, and you can actually look at the model; they're slightly different. I made sure they all had torpedoes in the front because actually orcs, like Imperials, have an ass ton of torpedoes. Skills. Enhanced induction cells. We're going to take those. I shouldn't have taken that in the Great Git Smasher, though. We're going to not do that. We're going to take... yeah, that instead. And then on... Dabasha, Gork's Ramgob, we're gonna take...
fewer ship types, but much more variation within types.
yes, exactly. And we're gonna take both of these guys, giving them invulnerable shields as their skill. And then, my favorite, the knife fight in space. Orcs have something called the ram ship. It is basically designed to ram things. Ravagers are weird because they're torpedo boats that are really tiny. Gunship, gunship. Oh, second note, you may note it looks like I have 2 torpedo skills. That's because orcs have normal torpedoes like Imperials, and then they have boarding torpedoes, which do a boarding action when the torpedoes hit their target, meaning they have literally crammed a bunch of orcs inside a torpedo, and when the torpedo hits a ship, the orcs go out and they make a mess. And orcs are really good at boarding actions, so let's look at their traits. First and foremost, you will know, even at 3k units, really friggin' close, our accuracy is only 75%.
It's garbage.
Don't
shoot things.
We hit for shit at long ranges.
Don't shoot. Ram.
Second, though, we get +1 on boarding actions because we are orcs, and we love to fight.
They don't do... the boarding torpedoes do not do friendly fire, right?
Yes, they do!
Oh, they do!
You can board your own ships with boarding torpedoes! The orcs are just like so crazy. They're like, we're in the enemy ship! Chop them up! Disorganized. Orcs are shit. They run away like cowards a lot. Squigless, which means normally when a ship is insubordinate, when you're Imperials, Chaos, or Eldar, you can execute the captain. Their leadership starts to suck. But you can keep them in the fight. Orcs cannot. Once orcs start running, they just run. You're out of luck. The big red button. Orcs don't have an all ahead full like we saw before. You can just go all ahead full once. And then you have to wait for it to recharge. So they can't help themselves. They hit the button and they go all ahead full and they keep doing it until they are done. Next, we have noisy.
Hit the big red button, boss.
Orcs are noisy. They are always chatting on the comms and singing songs and causing havoc within their own cruddy... look at these things! Cruddy little ships.
Cruddy little, basically, asteroid ships.
Yeah. Cobbled together.
Some of them. Some of them are asteroids.
Anyway, we're gonna see how this works. It's gonna go bad, by the way.
Could go bad.
Gonna go real bad.
Be fun.
Alright.
Orcs.
Oh, it's orcs versus orcs. It's gonna be amazing.
Orcs.
Alright, we're gonna send the Great Git Smasher and Freebooters Killer into battle. We're gonna do it!
Cruddy, yes. Little? I don't know about
Actually,
that.
orc ships have more health than other ships, representing them just slapping on a bunch of armor to random spots.
Gotta put extra plates on it, boss.
But orcs are also problematic in that their front armor is good, like Imperials, but their side and rear armor is garbage.
Super